Yes guys, I'm Billy Wingrove.
I'm Jeremy Lynch.
And we are the F2. Welcome to the Football Fix, and today we're at the London Soccer Dome.
Do you like it here? Should we keep doing it here, or should we do it in Billy's loft, like we always do? Right guys, let's get straight into it. Yes, the World Cup's finished, but since the last episode, we haven't had a chance to talk about Lionel Messi winning the Golden Ball. We were absolutely shocked.
We thought players like James Rodriguez would win it hands down, but I mean, when we picked up our top 4 players, we just picked them out in the last show, Messi didn't even fall within that top 4. But then we had to look into his facts and the stats of his performance during the World Cup, and he kind of does deserve it when you look at it.
That's right, we had a big chat about this, and we thought, you know what, let's look deep into this. Has everyone become numb to Lionel Messi's genius? So we looked at the stats, and this is what we found out.
So did you know that Lionel Messi created more chances than any other player during the World Cup?
Also, Lionel Messi had the highest number of successful dribbles in the whole tournament. Second was Arjen Robben with 29. First was Messi, how much? 46.
46
Not even close.
That's an incredible stat. And another incredible stat is 3 out of his 4 goals were also goals from outside the box, so absolute worldies, which no other player managed to do during the tournament. So if you look at them sort of stats, he's in with a shout, isn't he?
He's in with a shout, and last one, every statistical World 11 from the World Cup, based on stats, Lionel Messi is one of the first names in the team. So if you're going on stats, he did probably deserve to win the Golden Ball.
Yep.
I think we've just become numb to the genius of the genius that is Lionel Messi.
So on the last show of the Football Fix, and also on a show that I put out on June 12th, a certain someone said a certain something about a certain team winning the World Cup.
Was it me?
No, you said Argentina, mate. Of course it was me. I called it June 12th. To be fair, we both called the finalists before the World Cup even started.
We're going to cut back to that again, just so it's for people to just be sure.
Well, I wasn't going to.
Because, I mean, I know you guys right, but I still predicted the finalists, you know. It still counts as something.
Now, before we start, Jez, let's get into the World Cup. Kicks off today. Who's going to win it?
Argentina.
I'm going with a European team. I'm going with Germany.
Well played.
Right, guys, so the World Cup's over. We feel a bit depressed, but not really, because Premier League starting soon.
Soon.
Lots and lots of transfer talk going on at the moment. Loads of moves, big players, big moves. Jez, talk to us about it.
Sanchez to Arsenal. Massive move. Massive move. That's going to be a game changer for Arsenal.
I'm a bit frightened. As a Spurs fan, Arsenal are looking really strong. We heard the other day that they're going to sign Khedira. We heard that was a done deal 3 weeks ago. So it's looking like he's going to go there. They're looking really strong at the moment with the players they're buying, you know. Really
strong. And in the last series, we covered about if there was an injury table, which team would be top. And for the last 3 seasons, Arsenal would be top of the injury list. This season, probably our biggest signing, even bigger than Sanchez and Khedira if he comes.
Debatable.
We have just signed the German strength and conditioning trainer. So, things like Ramsey getting injured, Wilshere getting injured, some of our best players getting injured last season, this season.
But hang on a minute.
Full strength.
You say that, he can't guarantee that your players ain't going to get injured. All he could do is maybe strength and conditioning training that he does, reduce the risk of them getting injured. But I ain't going to stop it.
Don't be changing your tune. We just showed you backed Germany on June the 12th, the very first day of the World Cup, and they went on to win it. How many German players got injured on the way to winning the World Cup, like my man predicted?
Hang on a minute, what's his name got injured? He was at the World Cup. What's his name? Oh, come on.
If you don't remember it, don't count.
No, because he's one of the best players.
If you don't remember it, don't count. I'm just saying.
Don't do this to me. Rich, help me out. Do you know the player I'm talking about?
Marco Reus.
Get out!
Rich, get out of here! Right, can we get Rich out of here? I was winning that one. Right, let's move on. Ashley Cole.
Hang on, wait. You've got to sit that side so you're in the middle and I'll go on the edge.
Well, if you sit on the floor down there. Ashley Cole, gone to Roma. Yes, no, what do you think? Good move? You don't normally see English players make the bold move to go and play abroad.
I think it's a fantastic move. I mean, Ashley Cole is a player. He served his club and his country for years at the top level. He's been one of the best left-backs the world's ever seen. I mean, he's got to be a good signing for anyone, I think. I can't believe Chelsea got rid of him. I mean, I know he's getting on, but as a player, left-backs can play till they're, what, 30, 33? I mean, it depends on their fitness and their conditioning, but he's a decent player.
He's a decent player. To be honest, I just don't think Mourinho's having him.
No.
Sometimes it happens.
Do you know what? Mourinho might have like a 3 or 4 year plan to bring new players through, and he might not be a part of it. Same as Lamps.
Same as Lamps. Speaking of Chelsea, I think Mourinho's done the best transfer business out of anyone in the whole transfer window. He brought in Costa, which is a massive signing, and Cesc Fabregas. Bill, you called this one. James Rodriguez to Real Madrid. You called it. You said he's had a good World Cup. He's going to get a big move. It's happened. Do you think he's going to be able to back it and show that he wasn't just a golden boy for the World Cup?
Definitely.
Robert Lewandowski to Bayern Munich. Keep an eye on that one because every season they seem to strengthen, and it looks like they've done it again. He's a total baller. Toni Kroos to Real Madrid. He's a World Cup winner now, so you can't go wrong with that.
David Luiz to PSG for a ridiculous amount of money. I mean, he's a decent player, but what David Luiz will turn up on the day, who knows? Hopefully a good one for them. Luke was sure to sign for Man United for 30 million.
30 million? Are you sure?
Sure.
And lastly, possibly the biggest signing of the whole transfer window, Luis Suarez to Barcelona.
Luis Suarez to Barcelona, what a great signing that is.
Great
if he can
signing.
stop biting people. He's even having a bite at the appeal at the moment.
He just can't help himself, can he?
He can't help it.
Right guys, now it's time for the comment section.
This week, we're not going to be reading out the comments to you guys. We've got a work experience guy called Richard on board with us. What's up, guys? And he's going to be reading out the comments.
F2 Freestylers said, don't forget Spain have been world champions and European champions for under 21s for the last 4 to 5 years.
To be fair, Spain were probably the biggest flops of the World Cup, so in 4 years' time, they're definitely going to come back with a vengeance.
Mobark Hashim said, I think England are going to win the next World Cup because by the time the next World Cup comes, England's young players like Sterling, Sturridge, Barkley and Shaw will be a lot better than they are now, and I think they can really step up.
Okay, Mobark, your comment makes sense. England having a chance with the World Cup in 4 years' time, with the young players that are coming through, they've got a chance. But you know England, we know England, they'll do whatever they can to make sure they flop. Now, we know you've got the techers.
We know that you know that we got the techers.
It's skills to pay the bill.
The question is, do you know that we know that you got the techers?
And are you ready for us to know that you know that we know when you send them in that we're going to show the techers?
This is my spectacular crossbar. F2, watch out.
Yes, guys, we love them techers. Keep the techers coming into this email address here, and we will feature them on the show. Also, we're going to do something called Dizzy Penalties now, Billy versus Jezza styling. What we want you to do is send in your videos of your Dizzy Penalties, and we'll feature the best ones each week. This email address here, Dizzy Penalties, round in a circle, just like this. Shoot. Ah! Yes! Wow.
To shank
I'll
it.
get a retake for that, I didn't take the shot.
He couldn't bring himself to shank it.
Well, I'll do it again. It's hard, isn't it? When it throws you, it's so difficult. I know. You feel like it totally throws you. What a silly game. Yes, guys, that's the end of the show. We hope you enjoyed it. A couple of things before we go.
Please like the clip and please subscribe to the channel. And please tune in next week for the Football Fix.
We'll see you then.